Hi everyone, my name is Norman. I run the blog nimbleneedles.com, and today I want to show you how to knit an I-cord bind-off. Knitting an I-cord bind-off is a very elegant and neat way to finish the neck of a sweater or the edge of a shawl. It creates quite the versatile tubular edge you can modify according to your preferences, thicker or thinner. This bind-off is actually quite easy to knit, but it does require a bit of patience and quite a lot of yarn. So let's dive right into it. So I'm going to show you the fastest and most efficient way to knit an I-cord bind-off first, and then some fun alternatives and variations you should be aware of at the end of this video. You start by casting on 3 stitches with a knitted cast on. 1 stitch, 2 stitches, and 3 stitches. If you don't know how to do the knitted cast on yet, I will link you my video up in here and in the description box below. You can also use the backward loop cast on or the cable cast on. I just feel the knitted cast on yields the best results. So here are the 3 stitches. This is your preparation, and you only need to do this once at the beginning. From here you have to knit 2 regular stitches into those we just cast on. So 1 and 2. And now you have to knit the next 2 stitches together through the back loop. So insert the right needle into the back loop, like so, and knit them together through the back loop, like this. And now you should have 3 stitches on your right needle, and you need to slip those back onto the left needle. So insert the left needle from left to right into those stitches and slip them back all the way. Now knit 2 stitches and then knit the next 2 stitches together through the back loop, like that. And from here it's basically rinse and repeat. So slip 3 stitches, slip 3, and then knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, and knit 2 together through the back loop and slip 3. One last time. So knit 2, knit 2, knit 2 together through the back loop, and then slip 3, slip 3, and that's how you do the basic I-cord bind-off. You'll find a couple of different ways to knit the I-cord bind-off if you look online. So a popular method is doing an SSK, slip slip stitch, instead of knit 2 together through the back loop. Let me show you. So you start out by knitting 2 stitches like you did before, but now you don't knit these together through the back loop. Instead you slip 2 stitches knitwise and then you knit them together through the back loop. This will create a slightly different edge. So let's do it one more time. So knit 2, then slip, slip, and knit. Here I have the 2 variations. This is the SSK version, and this is the knit 2 together through the back loop version. The differences are tiny at best. There's one more variation. You can also do a sort of standard bind-off in between. So you knit 2, then you slip 1, knit 1, and slip this stitch over the one you just knitted, and then you slip them back, then you knit 2, slip 1, knit 1, and slip the slipped stitch over the knitted stitch, and this creates yet another different edge. So let me show you one more time. This is the slipped stitch edge, this is SSK, and this is knit 2 together through the back loop. I think the differences are so tiny that you can hardly spot them. I stick to the knit 2 together through the back loop version because it's A, faster, and B, it does not tend to loosen the stitches all that much like the other two versions do, but essentially do whatever you feel works best for you. There are some further alternatives, and I feel those matter a lot more. So what you can do is, instead of knitting the stitches, you can knit all stitches through the back loop, and this will create a slightly more condensed edge. So you don't knit these 2 stitches, you knit them through the back loop. So knit them through the back loop, 1, 2, and then you can knit these 2 together through the back loop, slip them back, and let's show you one more time. So don't knit through the back loop, instead knit through the back loop and knit 2 together through the back loop. And let me show you the difference. This is the standard knit 2 together through the back loop with knit stitches in between, and this is knit through the back loop all the way, and it's a fraction more condensed, but the difference is quite tiny as well. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you can also create bigger or smaller I-cords. So how do you knit these? Well, you start with casting on more or less stitches. So if you want a wider edge, you will have to cast on 4 stitches. So cast on 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now you don't knit 2, but you knit 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then you knit 2 together through the back loop, just the way you did before. The difference is now you will have 4 stitches on your needle, and you will need to slip 4 back onto the left needle, so 4 onto the left needle, and then you knit 3 again. So 1, 2, 3, and then you knit 2 together through the back loop and slip those back, and that's how you create this wider version. If you want to knit this really narrow I-cord, then you should only cast on 2 stitches, so 1 and 2, and then knit 1, knit 2 together through the back loop and slip them back, knit 1 and knit 2 together through the back loop, and so on, and that way you create a really small edge. You could go up to casting on 5 stitches and then knitting 4, but above that I think things look a bit messy, so I wouldn't recommend it. But what you can do, of course, is you can combine all the techniques I showed you. So you could cast on 4, knit all stitches through the back loop, and then finish with an SSK if that's what suits you and is easier to knit for you, because like I showed you, the differences between the different methods are so tiny a non-knitter will probably not recognize them. So it's, I think, more about finding the version that's easier for you to knit. So last but certainly not least, I want to show you how to finish an I-cord. Once you reach the end of your row, you will have only 3 stitches left on your needle, or maybe just 2 or 4, whichever version you choose. And the easiest version to finish is knitting these 3 stitches together through the back loop, like so, and then cut the tail and weave, pull tight and weave in the tail or the end like you usually would. What you can also do, if you say, well, knitting 3 together through the back loop, that's quite complicated. What you can also do is you can cut the tail and then use a tapestry needle to thread the tail through those 3 stitches and then pull tight. Anyway, that's how you knit the I-cord binder and all its variations. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something. Make sure to give me a big thumbs up if you liked it. And of course, consider subscribing to my channel if you don't want to miss any new videos. Happy knitting!